creating a budget or you don't have any idea how you spend your money, I do suggest starting with a pencil instead of a pen, just so you can erase things as you go. If you want a printable budget template, I do have this available for purchase on my Etsy shop. It is just $1, so you can get this template already pre-made for you, pay $1 for it, and then you have access to it for life, and you can just keep printing it off every single month when you go to create your budget. If you are interested, I will have this link down below. It also comes with a sheet of a bunch of budget categories, but we will talk about this. I'm going to be walking you through creating a budget for the upcoming month specifically. So keep that in mind. Every month will look a little bit different. So when you're creating your budget, you want to think of the month ahead and any particular expenses for that month. Step 1 is to write down all of your income and add it up. So of course you will want to list your salary, your main source of income, any side hustles that you may have, child support, any money coming in to you. Be sure to include that as long as it's guaranteed money coming in for the upcoming month. If your income is irregular, write down the minimum amount of money that you expect to receive or have ever received. It is better to be conservative with these numbers. So if you're thinking, oh, I might make, $300 from my side hustle, but more realistically, it could be $100, I would go with that $100 instead of the inflated number. And then of course you will want to add up all of your income and be sure to write down that total amount. Most people do prefer to budget with their net income, so that is the money that is coming to you after taxes and any other deductions. But if you would prefer to use your gross income, that is perfectly fine. Just be sure to list your taxes and other deductions, such as health insurance or 401k contributions, in your expenses. So that leads me to step number 2. Step number 2 is to list all of your expenses and add them all up. You can choose to organize your expenses by fixed expenses, variable expenses, debts, wants, so on and so forth. But personally, I just prefer to have one column of all of my expenses and kind of organize them by category. So for example, if I am budgeting with my net income, then I would probably start with housing and utilities and then move on to things like groceries and food out. Then transportation, so that could include car maintenance, gas, if you have a car payment, that sort of thing, so on and so forth. You can use colors if you want to. You could use different colored pens or different highlighters to separate out those categories, but definitely just find what works best for you. If you need help trying to remember all of the expenses in your life, I will pop this sheet up on the screen so you can take a screenshot. But if you purchase this template, then you will also get this included. You could print it out and it's definitely very helpful. And oftentimes